Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? You guys are inundating me with XRP and how it's backed by gold and all this new crap that came off the national debt clock. I'll show you this video that was sent to me, and let's respond to what she has to say, because it is important and she does bring up some great points. Let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? I just want to give everybody a quick reminder. You can go over to Pimpy's News Network. It is free for everybody, all right? Everybody has access to the videos that are on the website. I'm going to keep it free as long as possible. Just keep in mind that it does cost money to maintain. So I would appreciate it if you can afford it when you come to sign in, that you choose one of these plans. You don't have to. Again, it's free. But this will help with the cost of the website. So if you can afford it, please choose the plan. And that money goes to maintaining the website. But if you can't afford it, look, all the videos are free. There is another way in which you can assist, and that is when you go to my YouTube channel, just watch 2 or 3 or 4 videos. Let them go all the way through. That helps out the channel as well. So it doesn't cost you anything, still free. All you have to do is just watch videos. This website, Pimpy's News Network, it is free to you as well. But if you can select a plan and you feel like donating, every little bit helps with maintaining the website. I appreciate it. Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold and silver, head on over to our friends at Miles Franklin. The link will be down below in the description. When you make your purchase, make sure you use promo code PIMPY, P-I-M-P-Y, and they'll take care of you. If you have any additional questions, you can reach us over here at this phone number or over here at this particular email. For all orders over $10,000, reach out by email and we'll make sure that you get a great deal. So come on over to Miles Franklin and add to your precious metal inventory. All right, let's go ahead and check out this video and see what kind of information we're getting from all the geniuses out there in YouTube.
Hey guys, we got a new US Dead Clock message. Today is Sunday, August 4th, 2024. They posted it at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The message says, a new earth, worlds apart. It says the new USA dollar. And down here it says principalities, the Fed dollar, falling. We also have the all-seeing eye down here over what looks like the old world. And I'm not quite sure what the background is over here, but moving forward. On the corner here, we have Archangel Michael slaying Satan, okay? And we've got this line drawing down here to the new earth, which is just bright and illuminated, and you can see America is gold, like pure gold. And right here, we've got this ship, and it looks like it's coming down from right here, going towards the new earth, right? And it looks to be Columbus's ship on its way to the new earth. Now, I want to talk more about the principalities falling down here. When they're talking about principalities, they're talking about how the Federal Reserve has its tentacles in every single sector of the government, every banking industry, everything, okay? This was posted just yesterday. The Federal Reserve posted its biggest loss in history last year of $114 billion. Here's the graph, you guys. All the way down in the red to the point right here. It says Ripple XRP, which is the digital asset that's backed by gold.
We tend to establish the equivalence with cash, and there is a huge difference there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also we will have the technology to enforce that.
The CBDC. I love how these people make these videos and they're talking about, yes, the end of the Federal Reserve. Yay. They act like they're somehow going to take it down, that this new system is going to be responsible for removing the Federal Reserve. Well, I got a message for you people that are uninformed. When they run the central bank digital currency, which is what we don't want, they're doing away with the Federal Reserve. They already said this. A bank like JP Morgan is going to be responsible for running the central bank digital currency. Them showing you propaganda like this crap here of the end of the Federal Reserve, sure, it's nice to celebrate it, but you're not any more freer if you go into a central bank digital currency, because that's exactly what they want. We need to establish a national bank away from digital currency, one with cash. That's what we need. No central bank, no Federal Reserve, a national bank. So I love that these people are going, look, we're doing away with the Federal Reserve. Yeah, so they already said that. The central bank digital currency is what they're talking about. This genius here thinks that XRP is backed by gold. I've been hearing that rumor for the longest time. Well, is it? Let's answer a couple of questions that she has made a statement about. Did Ripple and the Federal Reserve agree to use XRP? The relationship between Ripple and the Federal Reserve is complex and does not equate to a straightforward agreement to use XRP. Instead, Ripple's technology has been integrated into the FedNow payment system, which is launched in July of 2023. This integration involves the use of Ripple's Interledger protocol as part of the infrastructure for FedNow, enabling efficient digital transactions. What type of transactions? Digital, as in the central bank digital currency. However, it is crucial to note that while Ripple's technology is utilized within FedNow, this does not mean that XRP is officially adopted or used by the Federal Reserve for its operation. The Federal Reserve has clarified that FedNow is not a central bank digital currency. Not yet, but it's going to be. And does not involve any form of cryptocurrency directly in its payment process. So much for her saying that the Federal Reserve and Ripple have come up with an agreement, because they haven't done that. Furthermore, following a recent partial legal victory against SEC, Ripple expressed optimism that U.S. banks would be interested in using XRP for cross-border transactions. This indicates a potential future where XRP could gain traction amongst financial institutions, but it remains separate from any formal agreement with the Federal Reserve regarding its use. So one, she's already made a statement that the Federal Reserve and Ripple were forced to come up to agreement for the Federal Reserve to use XRP. That's false. Now, claiming that XRP is backed by gold. Understanding XRP nature. XRP is a digital asset created by Ripple Labs, primarily designed to facilitate international money transfer and act as a bridge currency in cross-border transactions. Unlike traditional currencies that may be backed by physical assets like gold or silver, XRP operates within a decentralized framework where its value is determined by market dynamics rather than being tied to any physical commodity. So rather than being tied to any physical commodity, you mean like gold? The gold-backed debate. The discussion around whether XRP could be backed by gold has engaged from various community debates and social media discussions. Some proponents have suggested that XRP, to gain acceptance amongst financial institutions, it might need to be linked to a tangible asset like gold. However, this notion has been largely debunked by experts in the field. Expert opinions. Former XRP developer Matt Hamilton clarified that while it is possible to tokenize gold on the XRP ledger, creating a separate token that represents gold, the XRP token itself cannot be directly backed or pegged to physical gold. What's it say again? XRP token itself cannot be directly backed or pegged to physical gold. This distinction is crucial because it highlights the inherent nature of XRP as a finite digital currency with its own unique use case. It is not pegged to gold. But don't take my word for it. Watch your guru. Is XRP backed by gold? Is it backed by gold? In terms of Ripple, XRP is not backed by gold. What's that say? Is not backed by gold. Although there have been digital assets backed by the metal, XRP has never been one of those. Has never been one of those. They have never ever been backed by gold. That lie has been going on for so long. XLM is backed by silver, and these cryptocurrencies are backed by metals. They are not. There's nothing out there that proves that, other than rumors about people talking about Nasera Jacera, which is all bullshit. This is due to the very nature of the cryptocurrency and its functionality. XRP is a decentralized digital asset, which is important to note when understanding its backing and how it gets its value. The asset is independent of any authority. Therefore, the value of the token is completely dependent on both supply and demand. This is a backing operation that is similar to many other assets in the cryptocurrency space, and that includes XLM and silver. Subsequently, the token's value is greatly connected to the performance of Ripple Labs and optimism of the company's trajectory. This will inform investors about the potential increase in XRP's usage and other facets, thereby increasing its overall value. For Ripple, XRP does not and is not very likely to be backed by gold. Although some cryptocurrencies can be backed by metal, it would require them to be immensely different in their structure from XRP. This came out April of this year, because they had to address all the lies and the rumors about XRP being backed by gold. It's a lie. Don't get me wrong, there are cryptocurrencies out there that are pegged by gold, but XRP and XLM are not one of them. Stop letting them lie to you.
To the point, right here, it says Ripple XRP, which is the digital asset that's backed by gold. Ripple and the Federal Reserve have reached a deal to use XRP. They're being forced to jump into using the digital gold-backed dollar.
No, they're not being forced nothing. There is no agreement. This is a lie. These people make these videos and they do absolutely, positively zero due diligence. They don't do any so-called deep dive. They listen to other people's bullshit and then they spread that same bullshit.
Which we just learned this past week that the tokenized U.S. Treasury bill confirmed on the XRP ledger, it says Open Eden has announced that it will bring tokenized U.S. Treasury bills called T-bills, a short-term U.S. government debt obligation backed by the U.S. Department of the Treasury. They just announced this past week. It says Open Eden has announced that it will bring tokenized U.S. Treasury bills called T-bills, a short-term U.S. government debt obligation backed by the U.S. Department of the Treasury. They just announced this past week. And then funny that the whole stock market ended up collapsing the same time that they announced this. So here's just the graphs, just from, I think it was this past Thursday and Friday.
But what she can't tell you is how they're related. Just noticing that the market is collapsing after this announcement, what is the tie-in? What connects them? What is the big deal? Why would you even mention it if you can't tell us how they're tied into one another?
The stock market started plummeting, okay? Everyone's concerned. Even Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway has dumped more shares this quarter than any other quarter in the entire history. Something's up, something's coming, you guys.
Exactly. You want to know why rich people all of a sudden start dumping investments like stocks, bonds, crap like that? Because they want to be liquid. They want to have cash money ready. And why do you suppose that is? To take the cash out of the bank. Because they know the market is going to crash. They are preparing for this. They wait till everything hits shit bottom and you could pick up stocks for pennies on a dollar, and then they reinvest their money into the market, buy way more shares than they sold for pennies on the dollar, and then ride that bad boy back up, making them richer than they were. So don't look into this for anything more than it is. They do the same thing with real estate. They do the same thing with stocks and bonds. They do the same thing with anything they can liquidate now. That's why you see them invest into gold and silver. That's why you see them invest into collectibles, paintings, sports memorabilia. because they can sell that and get cash ready right away. So why is Warren Buffett and them selling their stocks? Man, you should be worried about that, because they do know something you don't know. They know they're about to purposely tank the market, and it isn't to all of a sudden bring in the so-called quantum financial system where God could read your vibrations and you'll get free money every month. All that bullshit is just to get you to drop your guard and start being interested in a central bank digital currency. I don't know how many times I got to tell you guys, XRP is not your friend. They are part of the New World Order. Brad Garlinghouse even admitted it. He said it several times. They want to be part of the New World Order. All you have to do is a little research. They're not trying to free you. They're trying to trap you into the central bank digital currency. And what did Austin, the little fat turtle man, say in that video? What does the central bank digital currency have the ability to do? Well, they have the ability to control it, and they have the technology to control it. They can see what you're going to do with your money, and they can control what you do with your money. The central bank digital currency is programmable. So instead of violating your constitutional rights and try to keep you from buying a gun, they could just program the central bank digital currency and prevent you from buying a gun just by not allowing it to be spent for that purpose. So don't get excited about getting into XRP because they want to push you into the central bank digital currency. All these videos out here, you guys make me laugh. No digging into any of this shit whatsoever. There's no goldback XRP. There's no silverback XLM. You're not getting into a quantum financial system. I already made a video. Go look for it. The quantum financial system was already launched. It's in a bank in Spain. But putting all this mumbly-jumbly together, trying to force it together, it's like trying to force a square peg into a round circle. It doesn't work.
And not only that, 2 and 10-year treasury yields are in synchronized diving competition. They dropped so much right now. Here's just an idea breaking. The 10-year note yield just posted its largest weekly drop since the 2008 financial crisis, falling 40 basis points last week. Furthermore, the average...
She's not telling you. Well, what does that mean? They're both dropping. Did you explain to people what it means other than you're just reading news? Do you even know why that's an issue? In the past, people used to turn to bonds as a safe haven. This means you can't even turn to bonds. There's only one asset out there that you can invest in right now that's going to actually protect your ass. Gold and silver. That's it. Not cryptocurrencies, not bonds, not the stock market, not XRP backed by gold, or the quantum financial system. None of that shit is real, man.
Interest rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage fell 22 basis points on Friday alone. At the same time, TLT, a popular bond tracking ETF, rose by 6%, the most since January 2003. TLT is now up 2% year to date after being down more than 10% just 4 months ago. For the first time since 2020, bond markets are trading like we are into a recession. What happened to a soft landing? All the while, Ripple, XRP are making all of these developments, partnering with these big government corporations, including the Federal Reserve and the U.S. Treasury. It's happening, and it's happening fast, you guys.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look at them all work together. Isn't that exciting? Because they all want you in a central bank digital currency. Oh yeah, here's the exciting XRP coin that they want you to go to. The central bank digital currency and stable coins. This is from Ripple. The future of money is digital. So I'll leave the link for this to come read yourself. So how can you get excited about XRP? You can't run around and talk about how you guys want to end the Fed, how you're happy to see the Fed collapse, how you're going to see the dollar collapse, but then you're excited about jumping into a cryptocurrency, specifically Ripple's XRP, because they're working with banks all across the world. And you're lying and claiming that it's backed by gold. It is not backed by gold. You know what XRP is? A digital fiat dollar. You're jumping out of the frying pan right into the fire. And watching people like this talk just shows you just how little they know. They know nothing.
Things are starting to roll out like we've been told they're going to roll out. And the market is collapsing just like we've been telling you. The market has to collapse. Everything has to collapse in order for the phoenix, so to speak, to rise from the ashes, which will be the commodity-based or the commodity-backed digital assets.
You mean the phoenix? This 1988 cover on The Economist? The phoenix rising from the flames with a central bank digital currency right here. It's got the stellar loomer still right here, XLM. And you people are actually excited about this. You're falling right into their trap. Get ready for a world currency, a one world currency from the New World Order. Geez, these people don't do any research whatsoever.
For example, XRP, okay, and even the banking industry is accepting XRP payments. They're integrating the XRP and all of these digital assets into their payment structure. And also, we can't forget about Iran attacking Israel right at the same time, you guys. This could be the false flag event that is going to cause the stock market to just collapse as soon as it gets bad.
Everything is planned. If you think all this is just happening just because, you are wrong. The wars are planned. The economy collapse is planned. The move from one currency to another is planned. All of this is planned, each tied into one another, and you can't even see that bigger picture.
And the fact that Berkshire Hathaway has dumped more shares this quarter than any other quarter in its entire history.
Because they're in the in crowd. They know what's going on. They know they're going to collapse the economy. They are trying to become liquid. They are preparing for everything to fall to shit and then buy back in at pennies on the dollar, which is what you should be doing. Screw cryptos, T-bills, and all the other crap. Buy gold and silver and wait for things to hit rock bottom and then jump into the market.
Something's up, something's coming, and they smell it, they know it. Companies' stocks are tanking. Over $2.9 trillion has been wiped out from the market. I think within like a 2-day period.
2.9 trillion has been wiped out of the major indices. These are the big dogs preparing for something to come up. But I wouldn't trust anything coming from the stock market. It's all ran by AI, by the way.
This is the worst day for stocks since March 16th, 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic fears. We are already in a recession, heading to a depression very, very quickly, especially with the job market tank. The unemployment rates tanked after they reported the second quarter earnings. But we told you guys this was going to happen, and to brace yourselves, this is not fear porn because we know what happens afterwards. Now, with that being said, I wanted to go back and...
Wait, did I just... This looks like it is. It's a Q post. Good Lord, man. Is that person still around? Have you guys not learned anything? You really have to go do your research on Operation Trust. That's what this entire 17th letter movement is. The same thing that was used in the 1920s and 30s during the Bolshevikian wars. Lenin did something called Operation Trust. That's what the 17th letter movement is. Exactly the same thing. And since you guys have no idea what it is, you're falling for this trap all over again.
Told you guys this was going to happen, and to brace yourselves, this is not fear porn because we know what happens afterwards.
No, it's stupid porn.
Now, with that being said, I wanted to go back into the more biblical interpretation of this message.
Here we go. Let's incorporate religion and God into this because then it makes it sound more legit.
Because you guys, I have gotten a lot of flack on this post that I posted. You guys, I am just piecing things together, okay? This is my interpretation. I don't...
Yeah, okay, let me save you guys a ton of headaches for all you people out there in your different religions. Look, I am happy that the Q movement brought a lot of people back to God and continues to do so. I am happy that Trump's movement has brought a lot of people back to God. Whatever it takes to bring people to God, as long as you build a relationship with God, and not these religions. Jesus was sent to destroy religion. And that's the thing that people don't understand. But it goes much further than that, man. You guys got to start researching the origins of your Bibles, the origins of your different religions, and then you'll start going down a rabbit hole that'll blow your mind. There are scripture teachings out there that are over 125,000 years old that they keep trying to hide from you. There is a language that is dying that people better learn how to read real quick. It's called Sanskrit. It's from the Hindu people. People better learn that. Every year, more and more people that know how to interpret it and to read that are dying. If that dies out, we're screwed. Because those teachings tell us the truth about who we are and where we came from. Because once you have that relationship, you'll learn the truth. And the truth will definitely set you free. Anyways, I don't need to see all this little crap she has on there about the Antichrist and this and that and who's coming and Scripture says this and the Bible that and all that other crap. I told people 2 years ago God was on his way. So take what you want out of that. Don't care. If you cannot develop your own relationship with God, you are going to be shocked when everything starts to happen. Don't let these people mind control you. There is no XRP backed by gold. It's just another trick to get you into the central bank digital currency, and you guys are falling for it hook, line, and sinker. I just read you articles of Ripple telling you that they do not back their XRP with physical gold. That's a lie. Now, there are cryptocurrencies that are backed by precious metals, but XRP and XLM aren't any of them. They are more interested in getting you into the digital currency like she's talking about. It's mind-blowing to me that you people all follow the 17-letter movement and, talk about Nasara and all these freedoms away from this type of prison, but you guys are walking right straight into it. Cryptocurrencies are a digital currency. It's just their way of indoctrinating you into the central bank digital currency. If you want true freedom, 2 things. 1, build a relationship with God. 2, invest in gold and silver. That's the best investment you could be into. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll get back at you later. I'm out.